Earlier this week, the FDA approved a new drug to fight Alzheimer's. Local doctors say it's a big development in the battle against the disease. News 4 Tucson's Eric Fink has the story.
The FDA gives the go-ahead on the first new Alzheimer's drug in nearly 20 years. One doctor at the Banner Alzheimer's Institute in Tucson calls this a landmark decision. And one woman whose mom has Alzheimer's says this is very encouraging. The drug is called aducanumab. It directly targets beta amyloid plaques in the brain and removes some of those plaques. Dr. Alan Anderson is the director of the Banner Alzheimer's Institute in Tucson. He's hopeful this will be a potential turning point in combating a disease that affects millions of Americans and their families every year.
So I think it's the beginning of a new era. This allows us to look forward to even further innovations in treatment that allow us to get down to the root cause of the disease.
The drug is not a cure for Alzheimer's, and some doctors and researchers say there's not enough evidence from clinical trials that this new drug is effective. Dr. Roberta Brinton is the director of the Center for Innovation in Brain Science at the University of Arizona.
There are many roads to Alzheimer's. There are many on-ramps to Alzheimer's, but there's no off-ramps yet. I think it's a game starter, and it's very exciting that the FDA was flexible in their approval process.
It saves our minds, and where Mother is, she's just kind of existing. I don't have the memories anymore. I have to tell her stories.
Barbara Leitenheimer's mother, Alice, lives with Alzheimer's in an assisted living facility. Dementia runs in her family, and she's excited about this new drug and its possibilities.
I'll get in a trial as soon as I can sign up.
Dr. Brinton is leading a study at the U of A on how to regenerate the brain, and that could potentially improve cognition in Alzheimer's patients. She's confident a major breakthrough, or even a cure, is on the horizon.
Thousands of scientists and physicians that are working day and night to cure Alzheimer's disease. And it's not going to be long. It's not going to be another 20 years.
Now, the drug is administered through an IV monthly, and it will be months before it is on the market to use in patients, in part because insurance companies still have to decide how they will cover the drug. I'm Eric Fink, News 4 Tucson.